I'm so overwhelmed by all the career options that exist. Well, that's a good thing. How is that a good thing? It means that there are many options for you to choose from. But that makes it so much harder to choose which one is right for me. You really do love to complain, huh? Yes, I do. You could be an accountant. Ew. Or a teacher. Ew. Or a lawyer. Ew. Are you just gonna say that to any career? Pretty much. Well, there are so many career options.
So many.
And I know that might overwhelm you. My head hurts just thinking about all of the options. Well, my head hurts just thinking about how much your head hurts. How am I ever gonna choose the right one for me? We can discuss it together. I sure hope that helps, but I doubt it will. Why are there so many career options? Well, there are 6 reasons. And they are: 1. People have many different needs. I need more money. 2. As technology advances, it creates new career options. But doesn't it also destroy some? Yes, it does. 3. Specialization leads to more career options. Of course it does. 4. People have different interests and strengths. Except for me.
I have none.
5. As the economy evolves, so do our career options. I believe in evolution as much as I believe in myself. And 6. Entrepreneurial innovation creates new careers. Try saying that 10 times fast. So do you understand now why there are so many career options? No, not at all. It's okay. We can discuss it more. I'll just sit here and pretend like I'm actually paying attention. Career options all come from problems. Problems? I have a lot of those. So does everyone. No way. And that's why we have so many career options. Of course. The only reason any job or profession exists is because it solves some problem in the world. I've never thought about that before. That's because all you think about is money. Cha-ching! We live in a complex society that has many problems.
So many problems.
We need to solve these problems in order to survive. Or do we? Solving these problems helps us satisfy our wants and needs. I want and need to be rich. Of course you do. So you're saying that jobs exist to solve problems, and solving problems helps us survive and make money? Exactly. I guess I've got to find some problems to solve. People have many different needs. I need to know what they are. And careers help to fulfill these needs. Or do they? Yes, they do, Tim. So can you share some examples, Mr. Leonard? People need to learn, so we have teachers. I don't really want to learn. People need to be entertained, so we have musicians and actors and comedians.
I'm so bored right now.
People need to be healthy, so we have doctors and nurses and nutritionists. Then why are we all so unhealthy? People need houses to live in, so we have architects and construction workers. And don't forget about real estate agents. People need to be safe, so we have police officers. Okay, I get the point. Yeah, people have many different needs. Yes, they do. So we need all of these different careers to satisfy them. There are 6 basic survival needs. Survival needs? Things that help us keep living on this earth. Things that help us not die? Exactly. So what are they? There's 1, food. 2, water. 3, air. I need air almost as much as I need money. 4, sunlight. 5, shelter. And 6, clothing. I think I could survive without clothing. I don't think anyone would want to see that, Tim. You're right, Mr. Leonard. Of course I am. But what about Wi-Fi? Well, people have survived for thousands of years without Wi-Fi. That's impressive. I wouldn't last a day. Think about how many jobs and careers are based on helping us meet these survival needs. But I'm not good at thinking. The food industry alone is worth trillions of dollars. Cha-ching! It creates many jobs and careers throughout the world. And yet somehow I'm still unemployed. Every job exists to solve some problem in the world. But does every job actually solve the problem it's meant to? Well, what? They're not all successful. That's the story of my life. And that's why a lot of companies go out of business. I hope I don't go out of business. I hope you don't either. So do you think some jobs create more problems than they solve? Potentially. We all know who they are. We create jobs to solve problems. But as we solve problems, we usually create new problems.
So many problems.
Hopefully these new problems we create are better than the old problems we just solved. And these new problems will lead to new jobs and career options? Exactly. Maybe creating new problems will help me get a job. Maybe, but probably not. But what if we solved all the problems in the world? Do you really think that's ever gonna happen? Not a chance. I don't think so either. But as a hypothetical, if that ever did happen, would there still be jobs and careers? Yes, there would. Why? Well, anytime you solve a problem, newer problems arise that need to be solved. Problems won't go away, just like me. Hopefully these new problems are better than the problems we just solved. Can you give an example? Let's pretend that you're broke. We don't have to pretend. But then one day, you're no longer broke. I'm not? You're rich. Cha-ching! You'll have new and better problems. Like what? Like where to invest your money, where to save your money, and how much to spend. So can we make that happen now? New technology destroys some jobs. I hope it doesn't destroy mine. You have a job? No. But new jobs will always be created. Can you give an example? Before the invention of the automobile, people used to drive around on horses. Those must have been quite stable times. Now, most people don't use horses for transportation. No, they do not. But we have the automotive industry, where there are many jobs in manufacturing cars, selling cars, fixing cars, and car insurance. That's quite the vehicle for making money. None of these jobs existed 300 years ago. No, they did not. As technology evolves, so does the economy. Or does it? New technology always destroys some jobs, but it also creates many more. I hope it doesn't destroy all of us.
Uh-oh.
So is technology gonna destroy all of our jobs? Well, is that a good well or a bad well? Technology definitely destroys certain jobs and makes them obsolete.
Uh-oh.
But it also gives birth to many new career options. Are you sure about that? The invention of the printing press destroyed the job of the scribe. What are you describing? But it led to many new jobs in the publishing industry. I could be a copy editor. I'm great at copying. The invention of the internet has led to new jobs in computer programming, digital marketing, and e-commerce. Don't forget social media influencers. Who could forget all those amazing people
Who add so much value to society.
So even though technology destroys some jobs, it also creates many new ones? Exactly. I guess I don't need to worry about technology destroying all of our jobs then. No, you don't. Now I'll have to worry about actually getting a job. I'm still worried that artificial intelligence is gonna take all of our jobs. Yeah? And then I won't be needed. That is a valid fear. Of course it is. But worrying isn't gonna help your career. I really thought it would. Whether you like it or not, AI is here to stay. I don't like it. At all.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you don't want to be replaced, then you need to make yourself irreplaceable. But I'm so replaceable. You need to be able to do things that a computer can't do. I'm not sure there's many things I can do. Well, if a computer can do your job better, quicker, and more efficiently than you, and at a cheaper cost, then why would the company choose you instead? Because of my quirky sense of humor? I don't know about that. I guess I need to start working on myself, you know, so I can become irreplaceable. Specialization is another thing that leads to more career options. What is specialization? It's when a person or company focuses on a specific area or skill. Can you share an example? There's a lot of specialization in the medical industry. In what way? Different doctors focus on or specialize in different areas of the body. Really? Neurologists focus on the brain. I wish I had one of those. Dermatologists focus on the skin. I'm pretty skinny. And psychiatrists focus on mental health. I should definitely see one of those. Yes, you should. Of course. Specialization happens just like this in many other fields. But how does it lead to more careers? When people or companies specialize in different areas, it increases the number of available jobs. Job openings? And it even leads to the creation of new careers. Can somebody create me a career? We all have unique interests and talents. Are you sure about that? And that's another reason why there's so many career options. Well, I don't have any interests or talents. I'm sure you do. So I guess there are no career options for me. Tim, everyone has unique talents. Yeah, everyone except for me. And they use those talents to solve problems in the world. Good for them. Their parents must be so proud. And everyone has unique interests, so not everyone wants to do the same exact job. That makes sense. Some people want to be teachers, while others want to be doctors. I just want to be myself. Some people want to be electricians, while others want to be accountants. I guess I need to find some things that I'm good at or interested in, because I can't think of any. So how do I find out what I'm good at? You need to try more stuff. Try more stuff? Ew!
Gross!
Why? So you can find out what you're good at. Of course! You need to explore your own interests and talents. I'm not good at exploring, or anything. But how are you gonna know if you like something if you've never tried it? Intuition? How are you gonna know if you're good at something if you've never tried it? Okay, you're right, Mr. Leonard. Of course I am. I need to try more stuff. And even if you suck at something, which I definitely will, you can develop talent through learning, practice, and persistence over time. But that sounds like a lot of work. That's because it is.
Uh-oh.
Just like humans, the economy is always changing and evolving. If you believe in evolution, let's not get into this right now, Tim. Whatever you say, Mr. Leonard. As the economy evolves, changes, we create new technology and industries. Like what? Like computers and cell phones and cars? I thought those things always existed. And these new industries lead to many new career paths and job opportunities. And yet I still can't seem to find a job. And as the economy evolves, so do our values. Really? Some people value sustainability as they have concerns about climate change. I'm concerned that they're concerned. This leads to careers in new fields like solar energy and electric vehicles. I think EVs harm the environment also. Either way, the economy continues to evolve, creating many new career options. If you say so. As the economy evolves, we create new career options. Entrepreneurship. And there are always old companies going out of business. Survival of the fittest? Through solving certain problems, we make some jobs obsolete. Obsolete? They're no longer needed. That's what my ex said about me. Good one, Tim. Thanks, Mr. Leonard. But we all know you've never had a girlfriend before. Ouch! But you're right. Well, just like hearts, jobs can be destroyed. Yes, they can. But as some jobs are destroyed, new ones are created. That gives me hope. Like maybe she'll take me back. No, she won't. Okay, you're right. Of course I am. I'll get over her someday. People start businesses. I'm sure they're very busy. They solve some type of problem in the world and make money. Cha-ching! This entrepreneurial innovation creates new careers. Yeah? As people start businesses, they make new jobs. I'm glad there are people in the world who aren't as lazy as me. I'm glad too. They do all the hard work of starting a business and then hire a lazy person like me to do nothing for them. I'm starting to see why you're still unemployed, Tim. It's pretty obvious, Mr. Leonard. Well, as long as people continue to start businesses, entrepreneurship, there will always be more career options to choose from. Or will there? And if there aren't any career options that appeal to you, I'm listening, then you can start a business and create a career option that does. No thanks. That sounds like a lot of work.